What is good, YouTube? It is your boy D Murray, and this is D Murray Reacts. We react to some of your favorite videos, Reddit posts, and news. We are at it again with another video for you guys this week. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button as well. You got to hit that notification bell so you know when we're dropping these videos 2 times a week. Today, we got another Am I the Asshole for you. They are asking, am I the asshole for invoicing my friend for 121 bucks after she pestered me for 17? Big difference between $17 and $121. I don't know why either of you owe the other money. So we had to see why the money is owed. So let's go ahead and get started. They're saying this is really petty, but it's bothering me. Let's just start there. Anytime you start with this is really petty, we can just pretty much assume that it's not worth it. That's what petty means. It's that it's really not worth it. When you are being petty, it ain't worth it. So just by the first statement, I want to say that you might be. You might be. But we'll continue because there's a chance that something crazy might have happened. You know, who knows? So they're saying we have game nights. Usually they are at our apartment, boyfriends and mine. And we always get food when they are here. I don't know who they is, but I'm guessing the friend is one of the they, or you know, maybe they identify as they. I think that's a thing, right? So because it might just be one person, right? I either cook elaborate things or we order stuff like pizza. It's a pretty broad jump between elaborate things and pizza. I'd like to know what these elaborate things are that you feel. Some people feel like they cooking is elaborate, and then we just find out that somehow you feel like because you can make hamburger helper, you're doing it. You ain't doing it. It's hamburger helper. It's pretty much made out the package. We never invoice people or ask them for money, which is good. If you got people over your house, I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? You're the one that's hosting it, unless it's already been agreed upon that everybody is paying their fair share or whatever the case may be for the food that's coming in. Because we were moving, we did game night at her place, and then she ordered pizza. It was like $8.50 per pizza. So for me and my boyfriend, it was 17. I guess they each got their own pizza. Because we always bought the food and it was not discussed beforehand, we didn't PayPal her then and there. Which I wouldn't think. Like, you know, if you come to my house, you eat my food, and then I come to your house, I eat your food. You know, we ain't paying each other. We ain't paying each other. Fast forward a week, she calls me all nervous and says she has an important topic to talk about. All right. We met up and she told me we still owe her $17 and that she wanted them back because it was giving her anxiety. Damn. See, I'm going to be honest. It was petty for her to ask for the money. I think your first statement of this is pretty petty isn't necessarily the truth, because what she did was petty. This is the one issue that I do have with this, though. The fact that your friend is saying that she has anxiety because you owe her $17 and she done came to your house and ate your food numerous times without giving you any type of money, because since you didn't ask, she just assumes you're doing it out the goodness of your heart. I kind of question the type of person your friend is, and I think you should have seen this coming. I got friends, and none of them would ever do this. And I know they wouldn't do this because I've been friends with them for a long time, and I know the type of person they are. And if they were the type of person to do this, we wouldn't be friends, because that's not what you do. You don't eat my food, and then now that I eat your food, now magically I owe you money, right? She is very well off, and this is not about her being able to afford food. I didn't think so. I didn't think it was. I don't think that, you know, coming to you for $17 is paying the rent. I was a bit surprised, and I told her, sure, I PayPal her at home because I don't like to use public internet for payment. Now, that was your moment and your opportunity to say, but you came to my house mad times and ate my food. I ordered pizza. I did all of these things, and I never asked you for money. That was your time. When you're actually friends with someone, these things are okay to do, because as we can see, she don't give a damn about your feelings because she came to you for $17. So I don't understand why It's not you being the bigger person by walking away, and then now it's like petty because it's bothering you. See, it cannot bother you because you can talk about it right then, right? That's another thing about some of the friends that I have is that they'll say something right then. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. It's okay to do that because that's how it works when you're friends, right? So we parted ways and I went to run errands. So I wasn't home until 8 p.m. We met up at 4 p.m. During that time, she texted me 7 times and called my boyfriend saying to PayPal the money as soon as she hung up. I don't think this is your friend. I'm going to just be honest. Like, that ain't friend. That's not something a friend. Anyone that's willing to eat your stuff and then now acting that way over $17, I don't necessarily know that that's your friend. I'm going to just be perfectly honest. I mean, I don't know. Maybe these are the type of friends you have, but I wouldn't be my friend. This rubbed me the wrong way. I'd like to believe she's rubbed you the wrong way before. This can't be out the blue. How long y'all been friends? How long could you possibly be friends with somebody for this situation to occur? So as soon as I came home, I paid Powder the full amount. But I also recompiled what she owed us. See? And this is kind of my thing, is that your first thing about being petty, it's hard for me to say that you kind of being petty because I think that this is what it is now, right? So if we all paying for the food we ate, we all paying for the food that we ate. But you could have said something right then, and then she wouldn't pay, and then you wouldn't pay, maybe. But through the app, you can always see when you ordered what, and for my personal finances, I kept shopping receipts. So I calculated that she owed us about $121, so I told her that. She freaked out, saying we never specified that, and that was a very petty move. This is not your friend. There's no way that she's actually your friend. Or let's just say, just for the sake of argument, she is your friend. She's not a very good friend. She's a pretty shitty friend. Like she's like if the scale of friendship from 1 to 10, 10 being best, 1 being the bottom, she's a 0. She's off the chart with this. Like off the chart with this. I don't even know where this is coming. But once again, like I said, there's no way that this is the first time that you've seen something like this from her. People that act like this don't act like this once. This isn't a random thing that happens on a Friday. And then now magically like they're like this. So you've seen this before. So I told her, that she didn't specify either way. We pay her when she ordered, and then she'll pay us when she ordered, right? Right now, she is very mad. My boyfriend thinks it's unnecessary, even though he agrees with what I said. She called me and asked, am I? There is nothing going on that's shady. She is a single, independent from her parents, and has well over $20,000 in her account. No one is financially abusing her. She is simply like this, which is what I thought. You're not being an asshole. She was definitely an asshole. She should have never came at you like that. The fact that she has $20,000 in her account and the fact that she came at you for $17 lets me know that when she ordered that pizza for you at $8.50 a piece for you and your boyfriend, she already said in her mind that you needed to pay her. She didn't say to you that you needed to pay her because she thought that you guys were such good friends that you would just say, I'm going to pay you for this, and or just go ahead and send the PayPal transaction without her having to say anything to you. Because it went on for a little while and you didn't say anything to her and the boyfriend didn't say anything to her, then now magically, when you haven't said anything, she feels slighted as though you're not willing to pay her back, maybe because you're a bad friend. When the fact of the matter is that she sat around and ate your food, you ordered things for her, and she never gave you money. Not one time, based upon what you're telling me. Now, you might be lying to me, but if what you're saying is true, she never actually paid you. So since she never paid you, and maybe she thanked you, I'm sure, probably said that your elaborate food was good, then that's fine. But to come at you for $17, that's petty on her part. That makes her not such a good friend. And I don't really honestly think that she's truly your friend, like I said, unless like she's just really this type of person, which you know she is. And in that case, I think you need to choose your friends a little more wisely, because right now you're having this issue over $17. Imagine a trip with you and your boyfriend and her and someone else. Imagine a dinner where the bill comes up and you take care of it. Like, I mean, there are so many other equations here where you guys being friends are going to put you in positions to maybe where money is exchanged, or certain things happen where you pay or she pays, or, you know, whatever happens. And then now this is where we are. I would like to tell you, I actually think that your boyfriend, he better than me. Because the moment that she called me for $17, I'm immediately like, you owe me money for all the stuff that you've come over and done. Like, I'll be the reason why your friendship ain't working properly, because I don't really know how to keep my mouth shut in a situation like that. Because there ain't no way you call me to tell me to PayPal you $17. So look, if she's mad at you, fine. You want to see the type of friend she actually is? See if she pays you the $121. If she doesn't give you $121, go ahead and give her the 17. Like, that's the way that works. If you actually owe her 17, give her the 17. Make it happen. If she doesn't pay you the 121, be done with her. I don't know how many friends you have. Maybe she's like your best friend. If she's your best friend and you know this is how she is, I kind of question the type of person you are to a certain extent. But just putting all that to the side, if she doesn't give you the 121, you should be done with her. That's not your friend. It's just not. Because if she was your friend, she would have offered to pay you back numerous times. Now, I will caveat this. If there was ever a time that she came to you after you ordered pizza at your house and she said, hey, yo, let me pay you for that, and you were like, nah, I got it, don't worry about it, and then you walked away saying it's all good because she's the type of friend that if she paid for me, I wouldn't have to pay her back, then this is on you, because you knew who she was. People are who you know they are. You can put the blinders on and try to think they not that, but you either going to accept who they are or you're not. So if you ever did that, then just because you're willing to do that doesn't mean that she's willing to do that. Now, is this still kind of ridiculous? Should she still, as your friend, have looked at the situation and been like, I'm just going to let the 17 ride? Absolutely. If that was actually your friend, especially if you went about it the way you went about it. But you cannot expect that just because you're willing to let that ride, that someone else is willing to let that ride. You just got to keep that in mind. You got to keep it in mind. So, barring that, I don't think that you're an asshole in this situation. I think that you did the right thing. I think that if she's upset, let her be upset. Who cares? Let it ride. See how it goes. And if in the end she decides that she ain't going to pay you, cool. But you know now. And if you continue to be her friend, just know that the friendship going to have some issues because you obviously have some problems with her and how she handled this situation, and she definitely got some problems with you. So you just got to be careful in situations like this. And this is a totally separate situation from like borrowing money from your friends and that type of thing. This is just something that I feel like as friends should just be cool. This shouldn't be any type of issue that you should have. But obviously, this is something that bothers her, and this is an issue that she personally has. So you just gonna have to deal with it. Deal with it, see how she handles it, and if she handles it improperly, which I believe she will because you know who she is, then I believe you should probably be done with her and you should find a new friend. And that's just the way it goes. So we want to thank you guys for checking us out once again. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. As well, bell notification, please. Hit us up in the comments. Let us know if there's anything else that you'd like to see. Let us know how you're liking the videos. We really appreciate that. The like button helps the algorithm. I cannot stress that to you enough. Once again, I am D. Murray, and this is D. Murray Reacts.